This is Sandstorm.
What do you think?
Yeah. Sorry, let's get to this next one. Let's get to this next one and then our honorable mention, and then we will have to stab out since Sandstorm is about to go live.
Yep.
Then the cheat. You pick John Kramer.
Damn it.
Stop it. Now, honestly, I don't know why they're making a tenth one. This is starting to get ridiculous, right?
I thought they ended. I thought they were done.
Ridiculous. This is like
they did that. They did. They the same
like
thing.
a repetition.
Yeah.
Same thing with Halloween. They've been done. They just keep bringing it back. And so they said this last one that they did with Halloween, that was absolutely the last one. Halloween Ends.
Yeah.
That was the absolute last one. He's dead. He went into the blender, which was a terrible way to, you know what I'm saying, send him off.
And
I don't like that movie.
Chris was sad in that one.
Yeah, I really didn't like that last little where they put him in that little you know what I'm saying? But regardless, this one right here, dude, did y'all know that that Chris Rock film, was it Spindle or something like that?
Yeah.
Do you remember that one? That came out 2021, I believe, or 2022, one of those. But anyway, that was a part of this too. You know what I'm saying? Part of Saw. Okay. So it was that was part of that whole little Jigsaw situation. So for them to come out with a 10 and dude has been dead and he got his face replaced on somebody else's face and all that. Bro, what the heck? Like, stop. Like he's gone. Like,
it's in. Just die. Go away.
I think a lot of films though too. Like before we get into this, I think a lot of films have their end. And there's a genre and a time. So you had the slasher genre, which was the 90s, 80s, 90s, going into the 2000s. It actually, what killed that was Scream. You know what I'm saying? Like that actually, I think it was like Scream 3 or 2 or something like that. It killed that particular, it was over. It was overkill. Then came the Dracula phase. Then that was overkill. Now we're in the zombie phase. I mean, then came the point of view, the first person, ghost capturing stuff like that. That camera. I don't know what you call it, like the Blair Witch. They brought that along, but then they start bringing that into the play, and then Paranormal Activity, that whole like genre. Now, we're in the zombie phase, getting wore out on that. Totally, they overkilled that. So now it's a scratch to find out, you know, what can be, you know what I'm saying, the new little thing. Now Saw, it had like a side pocket next to that Paranormal Activity type stuff. It was like one of those side pockets where it was like it's not necessarily horror, it's more of like a thrill, suspense with gore, blood and gore and stuff. And that genre, that you can do too much, and this is doing too much. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, like Fast and the Furious, they can just end this pleasantly with this one. Hopefully this is the end. Yeah. But if not, then there'll be another Fast and the Furious, and it'll be like, all right, look, I'm gonna have to.
We're getting part 2 of that other one because I got
that happened. Because I got mad on that when they had that to be continued. I said, "Are you? We done already? Like we're done." We're done. But anyway, let's get into this. Hopefully this will be the last one. Hopefully this is showing us the last one. But
out of all the men to cheat, you picked John Kramer?
The cancer is still spreading. I'm afraid there's nothing else we can do. There is one person who might be able to help.
Our program is a 2-pronged treatment outside Mexico City. The results have been stunning.
She saved my life.
You're in very good hands with us.
After that, what happens then?
Your whole life happens then. John Kramer.
According to these scans, the tumor was never removed.
How much time do I have?
Months, at best.
I still have a lot of work that needs to be done. Hello, everyone. It's time to play a game. You all pretended to cure me, but what I have planned for each of you is very real.
Peace came upon me. No light, no sound.
The only thing I have not provided is your anesthetic. But trust me, you will want to remain alert. Out of all the men to cheat, you picked John Kramer? Please, don't hesitate. Place a big enough piece of your cerebral tissue into the glass enzyme tank. This will save your life.
So sleep, silent take.
This is not retribution. It's a reawakening. Live or die. The choice is yours.
All right.
Here's one thing you need to do before buying.
Oh, here's one thing you need to stop doing. All right. So, what you think about that? To me, it looks like a origin story almost.
Yeah, it sounds like it because he's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is
Jigsaw.
yeah, this is like the moment of because I think we knew he had cancer at one of them, right? At some point. So yeah, this must be like the in between story of him having cancer and like him not getting treated for it the right way, or I don't even know if it's necessarily the right way. He might have just not. It must have not have been successful, you know. But then again, they said they didn't remove the tumor or whatever. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one. I'm not.
The roller coaster.
I'm not huge on gore like that. Like
Same.
it's just there's one thing of like, you know, like scary, and there's just like another thing of like unpleasantness. And just gore sometimes, just especially with the Saw movies, like, you know, the things that they get put through, I'm just like, oh, like it's not like, oh my gosh, I'm scared. It's just like,
like stomach turning kind of situation.
You're making my stomach hurt.
It's like I can't even eat right now. Good Lord.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm sure it's going to be a good one. Hopefully, it's officially the last Saw. They made it to 10. I honestly don't think there needs to be any more. But at the end, they showed, you know, a girl. I don't know too much about the Saw stuff because I don't really watch them personally. But you know, hopefully, she's not the one to carry it on to make Saw 11. That's all I can say.
Facts.
Yeah. No. What about you, man?
I'm same way with. I'm same here with Sandstorm. Like gore, watching the first one, I was like, I didn't watch the full all the way through. I just heard bits and pieces of it, and I was like, seeing how gory it was. Like, my stomach would turn so instantly. I was like, nope, I'm not going that route because my stomach can't handle that. And it's like, again, there's a difference between horror and gore, and horror is like, yeah, I'm scared, whatever situation, or it's like, okay, it's not as bad. This is like really, like, am I actually gonna, like, what I just had to eat earlier? Oh crap, my stomach's feel like I'm gonna throw this shit up real quick. I'm sorry. Like, nah, it's too intense. Like, there's a certain limitation of like intense, and after seeing clips in this one, I was like, oh god, there's my stomach want to do that turn mode again. It's I mean, again, do we really need 10? Do we really need 10?
Right.
Like, and I mean, I do agree this does seem like an origin because I was like, okay, Jigsaw's dead. Why do we have a 10? And I was like, okay, I see where this is going. But please, we don't need no more. We should be done with this once and for all. And you know, that's how I feel with that one.
Yeah, I feel the same. I think it's I'm tired.
Redundant.
You know what I'm saying?
It's redundant.
Like,
it's overdone, overplayed, oversaturated.
What my question is always, what makes these production companies feel that they need to close it after it's been closed? Like, you closed it. Why do you need to redo something to make it or explain this, that, and the third? We knew he had cancer. I don't need to know, oh snap, that they lied to him and all this other stuff. It's a Assassin's Creed cash grab. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
That's all it is.